Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this daily update on Bitcoin. Relatively interesting update because over the course of the Asian session this morning, we actually got some new leverage and some new bullish momentum coming in. So that's the start of an interesting Friday, I think, at least. What we've done so far is we've gotten back up to that level right here at 68,000. That's by far the most crucial level at this point of time. The last 2 days were spent well, I would say. I mean, what we've done, which you can see with the price and the momentum down here, is that price has kind of consolidated here under 68,000, which, like I said, is the most important resistance level. But we have been able to hold ourselves. I mean, we did not get any bearish breakout here. We managed to hold 66,800, which is relatively high, of course. And you can see that all happened while the open interest right here resetted quite a bit. I mean, the open interest at the lowest point fell down to the levels we were at when the price was also at 63,000, which means that there again was room to get some new leverage into the picture, and that's what we've gotten so far in the Asian session. As you can see down here, and most of that were long positions, so it looks like we're trying to break above 68,000 again. Now, do I think we can break out of that level? Yes, I think we certainly can break out of that level. But for me to turn, like my bias is still bullish, right? So my bias has been bullish for like the last week or week and a half or so. But for me to actually, and I'm still opening long positions, but for me to say that we are going up to 69 and 70,000, which is the move we've been talking about for the last couple of days, I need to see some sort of a completed breakout above 68,000. All right, so do I think that's a possibility? Certainly, but for now, like if you really want to long Bitcoin here, if you really want to buy it, I would wait for the breakout. Because if you look at the overall picture for Bitcoin here, I would say the altcoin market looks quite good. I mean, there's correlation, of course, there's always correlation. But the correlation compared to other days is not necessarily super high. The Bitcoin dominance is also looking a little bit better, or at least it's a red candle for the first time since Tuesday morning. So the market as a whole is looking quite good. But I do think the emphasis today again is going to be on that US session, because if you look at the stock markets, the Russell 2000 has been able to hold on relatively well, so that's great. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq in pre-market are also trading a bit higher, whereas yesterday they were quite bearish. And the dollar strength index is still bullish here. So that kind of like the dollar strength index being bullish historically matters a lot. Now, I think the odds for Trump right now are very much pulling up Bitcoin, and that's really helping the price right here. Obviously, I think that's one of the main causes that we are this bullish. But I do think, I mean, at some point of time, this is going to wear off. I mean, we cannot pump infinitely just based on this. So if the fundamentals develop in a very bearish way in the US session today, which, by the way, we also haven't seen, or at least not sustainably, we haven't seen a Coinbase premium. So there's no real indication that the US is buying, which is still very, very important. So that is still something which I'll keep you updated on, but that's still something to keep an eye on. Because if that turns, then, like I said, we haven't broken 68,000 yet. And then we can actually still form some sort of a double top right here and drop down much, much lower, which, if the Bitcoin dominance develops like it has developed over the last week, would be disastrous for altcoins. So that's why I'm telling you, my bias right here is still bullish. And there's definitely coins that are outperforming. I mean, I opened Dogecoin yesterday morning, and that's up 10%. So there's definitely still money to be made longing and buying altcoins. But I would be careful. I mean, a Friday is usually very volatile as well. So if I think about the most likely scenario here, because of my bullish bias, I would say it's that move into 69 and 70,000. But I'm not buying Bitcoin, or I'm not high risk longing Bitcoin without seeing that breakout actually finalized above 68,000. All right, so bullish bias on Bitcoin and altcoins, and I do expect that move up, but I am being slightly cautious about it, and I'll keep you updated, and I'll do some sort of a full update in my market update this afternoon. There's no major economic news today, so that's a plus. No volatility because of that. But like I said, be a bit cautious still, but bullishly cautious. those are my thoughts for now. I'll be back. For now, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.